these are the 26 most ridiculous moments this season. And first up, Norman Powell makes Julius Randle his poster child.
He's on an 8-2 run.
Forget rock and roll and hip hop, bro put his soul into that dunk. Unlike Jeremy Sohan, who's shooting free throws with only one hand.
Big 12, only shooting 46% at the line so far as a rookie.
Come on, man. This isn't shoot-around practice. This is the big leagues. But up next, Cam Johnson puts the entire NBA world on notice.
Johnson with a shot clock winding down, goes behind his back.
Tosses it over his head. He had his eyes on this shot.
Sheesh, a behind-the-back dribble, a spin mid-air, and the finish? Bro's practically turning into the professor. Although, I've never seen the professor do this.
Weaves in toward Wesley, drops it back. Whoa! Crossover move by Mitchell! Oh, he's got it! Oh my, and Mitchell with the move decked the youngster.
Damn, Donovan Mitchell gave Jeremy Sohan his welcome to the league moment. On the other hand, Kelly Olynyk already got his welcome to the league moment. So instead, Tyrese Halliburton gave Olynyk his time to retire moment.
That right hand.
Smith set the screen. Halliburton.
Fight! Oh, looking for help. Not Halliburton. Olynyk's looking around like there's some help.
Bro just got quarantined and embarrassed on the same play. But imagine, not just fooling one player, but fooling an entire team.
Thank you, OKC. Into the lane.
Oh!
He drew 3 defenders.
I mean, he fakes out the whole Thunder team.
My G's got faked out so badly, they think they're in the metaverse. And speaking of which, I heard the metaverse runs on Dame time. But seriously, someone needs to get Lillard a new watch.
Dame outside, no one open. Time running down, 11 on the shot clock, drills a 3.
Because bro's out here shooting half-court shots, and the shot clock hasn't even hit 10 yet.
There's 12 seconds on the shot clock. He did not have to shoot that.
Which reminds me, our countdown is just getting started. Because still to come, one player made a shot so outrageous, they were invited to perform at the circus. Meanwhile, another player somehow scored on their own basket. And don't even get me started on Donovan Mitchell. Only first, let's get back to the countdown. Because it's one thing to get violated by Damian Lillard. It's another to get violated by a commentator. Because on January 19th, 2023, the Suns were almost a lot to beat the Nets. So with 6 seconds left, they sent Nick Claxton to the line, down 3 in need of some magic.
50% from the line. He's 2 of 4 tonight. This is the most important one right here. Now he's got to purposely miss.
But while Nets fans were on the edge of their seats, Reggie Miller was straight up clowning Claxton.
And don't tell Nick Claxton to miss it on purpose. Tell him to shoot it regular because he's going to miss it. Missed it on purpose, a truce inside. He didn't need to do it. Shoot regular because you're going to miss it anyways.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey yo, Reggie Miller, how many championships did you win again? But now, it's not Reggie making fun of Nick Claxton, it's Patrick Beverley making fun of the point guard himself, Chris Paul.
Good deal of their points of their scoring in the paint. 5 to shoot. Cat Bev attacks, put it up and in. Count it. Patrick Beverley to start.
They also need their defense to pick up as he gets into the middle. And
how about man's gonna call CP3 small? While down 26, no wonder the Lakers don't want him. But enough about smack talk. How about the time Ja Morant put his nuts in Jalen Smith's face?
What do you mean by that? He does not have a good handle.
Tyus Jones has joined Ja Morant in the backcourt. Morant splits the defense.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't even see it getting to the rim when he got there.
He cranked that thing back.
Bro didn't just put peanuts in Smith's face, he roasted them too. That said, CJ McCollum almost had a taste himself if it weren't for a last-second change.
To free up Murphy. Morant, takes off and changes. Goes out the right and finishes with the left.
1 second, Ja's ready to put his nuts in McCollum's face. The next, he decides McCollum doesn't even deserve to taste his nuts.
what?
Unreal. Although, enough about nuts. I know what y'all really came here to see. Steph Curry doing things only Steph Curry can do.
How's it guarding Curry? Long distance Curry.
That's the three at the buzzer.
Steph Curry ends the first in dramatic fashion.
You see him turn his back after he released his shot?
We live in an age where Curry is so confident, he doesn't need to watch his shots go in. Just like Luka Doncic is so confident, he makes passes sitting down.
Doncic. Oh, bounce pass from a sitting position, and it was an absolute dime for a jam.
Gets it in for Wood. My gosh. Luka creating highlights.
Put my man in a wheelchair, and I bet you he still drops 30 points. Oh, and by the way, did you know Drew Holiday nearly ended up in a wheelchair? Because one day, Holiday was suiting up for a game against the Mavericks, when before he knew it, there were 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And then out of his left eye, he saw Luka Doncic driving down the court on a fast break. That's when this happened.
This building is going to sit down until we get back.
Yo, Luka did Holiday so dirty, he's gonna need to take a bath. But thankfully, Goran Dragic doesn't need a bath. Instead, he should try his luck in the lottery.
He's got 9 for Miami, which leads by 5. Oh, Dragic is trying to draw the foul. Oh, he nearly he got it to go somehow.
For over a decade, Dragic has been impressing NBA fans around the world. However, now, Dragic is surprising even himself.
I'll tell you what, he did get fouled. I don't know why they didn't call that.
And do you know what surprises me? How Karis LeVert managed to score on his own basket.
All better, and then when the bigs come to help, they've got to get a body on the bigs down low.
LeVert actually knocked that one in.
Gerald LeVert just threw his left hand out to deflect it.
LeBron's already gotten enough love this season, but there's no need for LeVert's charity points as well. However, do you know what people actually need? DraftKings, the sponsor of today's video. Because since November, the top college basketball teams around the country have been battling, all in an effort to make this year's college basketball tournament, where the 64 best teams will go head-to-head. So you already know, I am pumped. DraftKings is about to make the tournament even better. New customers can bet just $5 on any waiver and instantly receive $200 in bonus bets. And if you're wondering what to spend $200 in bonus bets on, I recommend parlays, which takes sports betting to a whole new level. Because instead of just placing one bet, you can place multiple bets and combine multiple tournament games together in one bet for a shot at even bigger winnings. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, they still got you covered with DraftKings Daily Fantasy, where they offer cash prize contests for nearly every sport. So what are you waiting for? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code DIME. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code DIME, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. But now it's time for the 10 most ridiculous moments this season. And it's only right we start with the city of brotherly love. Because just recently, the 76ers and Celtics were deadlocked at 107 apiece in an all-time thriller. Or at least they were tied, until the game became less about the Sixers and Celtics and more about Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid. Since Tatum and Embiid left fans with arguably the most entertaining final 6 seconds all season.
Pass Tatum. Tatum puts up a three. Bang! Jason Tatum from downtown. 1.3 remaining. No timeouts left for Philadelphia. Oh! No! They say no good. Absolutely still in his hands.
Replay center confirms the on-floor decision. No basket.
It's official.
Wow. NBA script writers really be hating on the Sixers. First, the Kawhi Leonard shot in Game 7. Now this? The heartbreak has gotten out of hand. On the other hand, the script writers never get tired of Stephen Curry because year after year, they keep finding ways to turn Steph into an alien. Take a look.
By Boston. Oh, and now Curry gets it right back from half court. And it's good! A Curry moment in Boston.
However, after all this time, the I want Iguodala quote just keeps getting worse and worse. Yet, Deron Sharp isn't about to give Max Kellerman a hard time, let alone play defense.
Wide open.
Simply put, it's not hard to win 10 games straight against the Nets when you're playing 6-on-4 against a dysfunctional franchise that didn't subscribe to the channel. Speaking of which, Jimmy Butler hasn't played for any dysfunctional franchises ever since he subscribed. Instead, his career just keeps getting better and better.
Bounce thrower.
The lob for Butler. He did it. Jimmy Butler put it in with 0.3 of a second left and got fouled.
Oh, are you
incredible? They didn't foul.
Lo and behold, the same guy who led the Heat to the 2020 NBA Finals and beat Kevin Hart with his left hand is still upping the ante in 2023. That said, De'Aaron says, forget upping the ante, I'm going all in. Because on November 5th, 2022, the Kings and Magic were neck to neck in what was nothing short of an overtime thriller. A game that initially seemed all but over with 11 seconds remaining in overtime. However, no one could have predicted what would take place next, because what transpired during those 11 seconds, I'll never forget.
You know they're playing the foul game at this point.
Suggs, nope. Lyles is going to inbound to Malik Monk. They trap him in the corner. Monk throws it away. OKK sends it in. And we're tied at 123. No timeouts here for the Kings. Fox, 2. Fox from midcourt. Got it! De'Aaron Fox called game!
Well, it was beyond, it was just over to half court, so I think they got to be looking at a clock.
Hey, someone needs to arrest De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how they gonna let him steal Stephen Curry's identity like that? Yet, Fox ain't the only one guilty of identity theft. Dennis Schroeder, you know what you did. I'm looking at you, buddy.
Points per game, that's 27th in the NBA. Ball fake from Quickly. Randall, fly by Davis. Recovers and nice find. Hartenstein camped out. Schroeder at the horn. Oh, it's good! Doing some banking in New York City.
LeBron didn't want to shoot it, so he gave it up to Dennis. And Dennis said, all right, I'll take it.
Sheesh, a no-look half-court buzzer beater? It's time to put some respect on his name. Just like it's time to finally show Aaron Gordon some love. Because somehow, my dude has taken second in not one, but 2 dunk contests. The first of which was just a tough competition. The second of which, that one is on you, Dwayne Wade. So much so that Gordon even made a diss track about the rigged voting.
9 out of 10, can you please fix your lens?
Yet Dwayne Wade is lucky he's still not playing. So instead, Aaron Gordon gets to take his anger out on Landry Shamet.
Shamet had a clean look. Here comes Aaron Gordon the other way. Gordon, oh my goodness! Oh! And are they calling that an offensive foul?
Offensive foul, there's no challenge left.
A charge on Gordon.
Whoa, dude was so hungry, he didn't just take one candy bar, he took the entire bowl. Someone needs to show this man some manners. Only those manners have to wait, because now it's something even better than Halloween candy. It's the 3 most ridiculous moments from this NBA season. And coming in at number 3, the refs be tripping. Because on January 28, 2023, fans were set to see an all-time classic between the Celtics and the Lakers, when instead, the refs decided to play tough love. Because in the game's closing seconds, the refs let a blatant shooting foul slide. And Patrick Beverley wasn't having any of it.
James comes up top, gets it. James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. And the game is over. Lakers furious, they thought he was fouled. Beverley comes out on the floor to Eric Lewis with the camera. I mean, just ridiculous. And Eric Lewis rightfully tees him up.
That's what you call getting caught in 4K. That said, when are we gonna call Donovan Mitchell's performance against the Bulls on January 2nd? Because there's some performances which leaves fans speechless. His 71-point outburst against the Bulls. Yeah, that'll do it. But despite his overall dominance, there's just one play I can't get out of my head.
He misses it, tip it out, and hopefully one of our guys catches it. Game-winning shot.
Yeah, enough time to do that with 4 seconds. Here we go. He missed it. Donovan Mitchell! One of the all-time great performances continues. Historic.
Everyone loves to talk about Luka Doncic's epic missed free throw against the Knicks a week prior, but more people should be talking about this missed free throw, which brings us to our number 1 moment. Because this is not just a moment, it's a game that deserves all the love, and then some. Because on February 24th, 2023, people were expecting the Clippers to easily beat the Kings. After all, the Clippers had a fully healthy Kawhi Leonard, a fully healthy Paul George, and a newly signed Russell Westbrook, all of which suited up for the game. So the Kings were facing an uphill battle, but instead of backing down, they turned into a full-on cross-country race.
Huge possession coming up for both teams. Monk for the tie.
Because regulation came and went, and both teams were tied at 143 apiece.
and I never want it to end. This is fun.
Do a little offense for defense.
Overtime came and went, and both teams were tied 153 apiece. That's when the second overtime came, and this time things went a little differently.
Take the lead.
Mental mistakes. Can't put the ball down if you don't know where the defenders are.
Batum for three. And Sacramento wins in double overtime.
Long story short, this 176 to 175 game wasn't just epic, it was the highest scoring game from the past 30 years, dating back to 1983 in a triple overtime game between the Pistons and Nuggets. So it's only right this game claims the top spot. And do you know what else is only right? Not cheating. Yet that still hasn't stopped NBA players from trying. I'm talking about outrageous flops, cheating jump balls, and even illegal passing gas. And I know you don't want to be fined for farting. So what are you waiting for? Check out the video before you let it loose.